Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to another Sims 4 building video. Today we're renovating the mansion that Lady Big Wallet II lives in with her 3 children, Blueberry, Brussels, and Banana. So I needed to renovate this because we had another kid and we have a butler, so the number of bedrooms we had wasn't enough, and I thought it was going to be a little bit tedious in the episode if we did that, so I thought I'd do it here. And let me tell you, I was right, because I ran into a bunch of issues here, and you might see them soon with like the floor. It's like glitching in and out. And I had a really big issue. I tweeted about it as well if you want to see like the videos of the worst of it. And anyway, so there's also a lot of like fiddling around here. I wanted to duplicate that room rather than move it in case I lost some items. So that's sort of why I did it that way. And then I was like, because I wanted to have proper hallways rather than just having this weird, like, what do you call it? Like a little rat warren of hallways and all that. Now I think, and I say hopefully because I want you to be able to see it. Hopefully we run into this weird floor. Oh, there it is. You see that? Like it completely disappears and glitches out. And for the longest time, I was trying to figure it out. It was like, at one point it was only happening with this wooden floorboard. Then I changed it. I tried rebuilding all of the rooms. I tried all this stuff, like loads of different things. And then one really helpful person on Twitter said they've only noticed it when they've had glass roofs on the lot. And I was like, oh, interesting. So yeah, and you can see I changed the flooring here to see if we'd had the same issue. This is me testing. I didn't want to actually use that flooring, but you can see it was still like glitching out. Yeah, so they eventually said, and you'll see me later on, I actually just removed the glass roofs from the lot because it was just causing too many issues. Yeah, they said it was a glass roof. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. Apparently since like the terrain update, it's been doing that, which I had no idea. I didn't even know if more people knew about this, but if you've been having that issue, that's the reason. So if you remove the glass roofs, just change them to any other texture, it seemed to be fine. And that's what I did. And then we're able to like, continue using the lot without having huge errors everywhere. Because the reason was I was trying to rotate all the floorboards so that they would, actually face the same direction, because it was looking really weird with all these floors facing different ways. So I wanted to rotate them, and when I did that, was when it started glitching. And then it made me wonder, I wonder if that's why in the previous episode we had all these weird issues on this lot. I don't know if you remember, if you watched the last part, which was like part 23, I think it was. And it was just like they were doing all these weird things, all these sims were like glitching out and all that. I was like, I wonder if it's because of this weird flooring issue. Because I thought it might have been because on the ground floor on this lot, we actually have a split level going on down there. And I was like, maybe it's because of that, because it's not really a room. It's a little bit hack. Yeah, a little bit of a hack to get a sort of a split level to work. It wasn't, which is good because I didn't want to remove that, but interestingly enough, it was as simple as removing the glass roofs. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, so this, like renovating this lot, this is like the second time we've done a big renovation on this place, because originally this was the, $300,000 waterfront mansion that I built a long time ago. Then we renovated it into this sort of Pinnacles Del Sol Valley mansion so that lady can move into it. And now we're renovating it again so we can have additional bedrooms, because we actually ran out, and that's sort of what we're working towards, especially because a couple of the kids have now aged up. They are teenagers. And then we have a toddler, and then we have the butler. I also, while I was doing this, I gave the butler an ensuite bathroom because I figured he probably should have his own like little space. It would have been ideally, I guess, a butler. Should have done like maybe a whole quarters, like a kitchenette and all that, so the butler could just do his own thing in his own space. But we didn't do that, so don't worry about that. And the thing is, because the series is coming to a close, so I didn't want to go too overboard with the renovation. I just wanted it to be enough so it was like playable and we can actually use it properly as we go through the game. And as you can see here, a lot of this I was trying to make it look as much like the existing house as possible. Like I wanted it to match in, make it look like it's kind of always been there, at least make it look like organically as it's part of the house rather than sort of just added on as an afterthought. So that's sort of what we're going through and doing, is just making sure that the roof and all that sort of fits in and actually matches along with everything else. So you can see at the moment all the floorboards are like all these different directions and all that, and it's a bit strange. And I'm also moving, so that room over there where I'm moving stuff from, that was the butler's room, but now we're moving him to the front of the house because this is the one that has room for an ensuite bathroom, which I've sort of added over there, which is, I think it's added over the top of where like the trash is downstairs, like where the bin is. Just because that was an easier place to be able to fit an ensuite rather than the other side. So I figured I'd make the other bedroom, the old guest bedroom or the butler's room, into the new toddler's room. So that's where the kid will be. And then I sort of just shifted all the other bedrooms around, because there's not really any other way to do this. I basically had to remove all those rooms. I was trying to be, I was trying to not be destructive when doing this renovation, but we basically had to move every existing room that we already had because it was just blocking the way. Either that or we'd have to make all the other rooms smaller than they already were, which I didn't want to do. We actually increased the size, I think, of Brussels' bedroom a little bit, which is good. So it's no longer a 4x4. And that actually means we can put in like a double bed if we wanted to. Because his room is still looking like a kid's room. That probably needs a quick little makeover as well. You can see that it's like that little kid's chair and that in it. I didn't actually end up changing that in this because this is more like a floor plan layout and renovation kind of thing. So I might change that maybe quickly in the episode or something like that when we go back to it. Yeah, so that's a little ensuite bathroom there. Nothing too special, just toilet, shower, sink. Again, just to match the style of the rest of the build as well. It's got the same sort of items here and there and everywhere, as the Care Bears would say. Is that the Care Bears? Here and there and everywhere. I don't know why I thought of that. Yeah, so that's the toddler's room, using a little race car bed. I think, at this point, I still hadn't changed the roofs, but I was getting annoyed by the flooring being all the wrong direction. And at this point, I was testing stuff out. You can see I'm trying to figure out, I was like, what if I use a different flooring? What if I make sure everything is a room? What if I move some stuff around? Like, it's just so strange. And the weird thing is, basically, it would cut away the floor, and then if you try to place stuff, it would just place it on the ground floor. It was like really weird. And I don't know, I never had this issue before, but I guess I haven't really used glass roofs that much since that sort of update. And I guess that's sort of caused the problem. And I reckon maybe it's because the glass roofs are on the same level. I mean, obviously it shouldn't do that, but that's clearly a bug where it's sort of cutting the floor away where it shouldn't, which I don't know why. But anyway, thankfully, I fix that a little bit later on when I go back, and there'll be like a little cut in the video here somewhere where I've sort of changed it and fixed it up, which is good. Yeah, so the toddler's room, I didn't do too much. I just did like a bookcase. I think I did like a dresser, like set of drawers as well. Even though they can't use that, I figured it's a bedroom item. It's a pretty big room. Well, it's like a 4x4. Like, it's a pretty decent sized room, so had to fill it up with some stuff. The thing is, we already have like, we even have I think a toy chest downstairs and the sort of dollhouse and all that. So we didn't really need to put it in that room. And then we have the potty in the bathroom, and also you don't really want a potty in the bedroom anyway. So there wasn't a huge amount of stuff that I could put in there. So I sort of just decorated it up a little bit. Like you can see, I'm just trying to find a fun little set of drawers or dresser or whatever. I wanted a more colorful one, but then all the colorful ones kind of looked a little tacky. And this is supposed to be like some super glamorous rich mansion. So I kind of just kept it simple. It's just a white set of drawers. It's really nothing special. I just put it next to like the little bookcase there, and it actually worked out okay in the end. And then I think I'm just trying to find some wall decorations and some rugs because it's a bit bland at the moment. And to be fair, pretty much all the rooms are bland in terms of the flooring and wallpaper, but that's kind of by design and by intent. It's supposed to be this contemporary, modern-looking mansion, and then everything else you put on top of that in terms of decorations is sort of what gives it the character and all of that. So we're just trying to make sure that we have that. I don't know why it took me so long. I was taking ages to decide on a rug to put in this room. In the end, I just went with the classic, the kids' rug, which has like the little lady beetles on them, and that's what I did. Or as I called it years ago, the jitterbug rug. Because it's beautiful. Look at it. It's just beautiful. And then I think I just get a couple more little decorations for the wall just to sort of finish it off because it looks a little bit blank on the walls. It's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like kids' rooms always need to be a little bit more loud, a little bit more in your face, a little bit more personal as well. So that's what I was going through and doing on this. I also think that we should probably... like I mentioned this in the actual Let's Play, like we're going to be finishing up the Let's Play soon in terms of like the main rags to riches story, because quite clearly at this point we're at the riches, right? Like we got this mansion, and you can see we have $65,000 in the bank there, but we also I think we have another 100,000 or something in the vault that we have on the lot. So yeah, I think we're kind of rich now. So that's with this renovation, it'll probably be the last one of this lot. And then I'll share the finalized lot to the gallery and all that, because I don't know, did I share I don't know if I shared the first renovation of this to the gallery or not. I can't remember. But when we're completely done with this series, which will probably be in another couple Let's Play parts, this will be up on the gallery. So do keep an eye out for that in the near future if it's not already up there. If it is, then it will be there. Anyway, it'll be on there, my origin ID, which is the Sim Supply. So you can find it there. And yeah, anyway, so I have a few of these. I was just going through my household inventory because we have a bunch of these items which I think came from our previous lot. So that's why I'm sort of just some of them I'm placing because some of them are sort of unique, and others are just random bits of furniture that I have for some reason. So I was just sort of going through and cleaning that out a little bit. Thought I'd put that golden acting mirror in the sort of walk-in bedroom. Oh, bedroom. Walk-in wardrobe. Which that walk-in wardrobe is bigger than any of the kids' bedrooms. Lady knows how to treat herself. She knows what she wants, and she's getting it, whether you like it or not. And then just sort of adjusting a few things here, cleaning up a little bit, and that's pretty much the renovation there. So I just wanted to jump into the game just so I can get a good overview of it, because I feel like we didn't really get that in that little time lapse. It's what I like to do now, more so than what are you doing in the pool? Wait, is that my stand? That's a stand. That's not even any of my Sims. Also, I realized when I was doing this, and because I actually did this renovation twice, because the first time I did it and I got the floor glitch, I didn't know how to fix it, so I didn't save it. But I actually had originally done a little grass patch here, because I realized that this tree is just here for some reason, and it's not even on anything. So that's why I did that. Hey guys, welcome to the live Let's Build, fixing up things that I didn't do in the time lapse, because I just realized it now. There we go. Oh no, that didn't depaint all the half walls, did it? Sometimes when you do that, all the half walls get depainted and it's really annoying. Anyway, there we go. That's better. There. Look at that. It's beautiful. So this is all sort of expanded out the top now. You can see the sort of floor plan. I think it makes sense because you have the stairs here and then you have the clear hallway here and there. And it's not like before it would have been some weird like L-shape like rat warren of one tile wide hallway. So I made sure we sort of shifted everything around to fit. Like we even moved the front of the house out a little bit. You can see it is actually overhanging the bottom floor, which is fine. I also fixed the windows here, which were sort of glitching through the floor on the upper level, which I don't know why I had originally done that, but that's all fixed up as well. I also need to, don't worry. I know that I didn't paint this in case you're worried. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. So that's kind of that. It's a shame that we had to get rid of the glass roof because I thought it was quite cool over this. I think it might have been this. Was that one? Now, let's see if it does the same glitch again. It's like when I was messing with the flooring and I'd rotate the floor. I don't know if it's going to do it now, but it was a whole thing. It was really weird. I'm just going to leave it as a solid roof. I mean, it doesn't change too much, I guess. Whoops. If I put it back, it makes it a little bit lighter. It's still good, though. It's still good. I wonder if I can do this and then... Do we still get an arched roof? Oh, is the roof up? Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Do we still get like a... Oh, yeah, that's okay. It at least still looks like... Because this is supposed to be like a ballroom area anyway. It still looks like that. It just don't have the glass roof. If we could change the color of the ceilings, though, that'd be great. Anyway, so that's the build. Like I said, I will put this up on the gallery once the series is done, which should only be in a couple more parts. So look out for that in the next week or so. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. And have an awesome day.